We on? Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Lululemon pregame show. I have assistant coach Steve McLaughlin here with me. Steve, what are the keys to success for Fury this afternoon?
I think it's forecheck. We can get some shots on goal and get the D's got to close that gap. That's it.
That's it. The illustrious forecheck, backcheck, paycheck.
Almost.
With a little bit of
modification.
Support from the D.
Little modification.
How's the energy in the room? Are the girls excited?
Good. I think we're in a good spot. We came off a little tough loss last weekend, but we're ready to go.
Excellent. Thanks for joining us. This is the Lululemon pregame coaching spotlight, brought to you by Lululemon and their ambassador, Steve McLaughlin. Always good to have fun with our coaches who are super willing to put up with our shenanigans here. Fury come on the ice to start warm-up, and we're about 3.5, 4 minutes away from puck drop. As Steve mentioned, the girls had a great weekend last weekend in Pictou County at the Sobeys Cup and came up literally one goal short, losing 1-0 in overtime in the championship game. But I think it was a really good step forward for the girls and hopefully built some confidence. I know they had a great time, a lot of fun, and all the parents and coaches were proud of their efforts. So we're back at it for our first sort of regular weekend league game of the season. So we're going to take a quick break here now, and we'll come back to you here in 2-3 minutes. All right, turn our mics on. Hey, John. So, we have Coach Tony Nelson coming down the tunnel here. Coach Nelson, what do you think are the keys to success today?
Forecheck, backcheck, paycheck.
There it is, right to the point. Coach Nelson. Seems great to see a similar theme from Steve McLaughlin and Tony Nelson on what we need to do this afternoon. So, John, welcome back.
Thank you.
Two games in a row for you. We're very proud of you showing up. Like this is great. 34 seconds to go in the warm-up, and as you can see, the Fury are gathering the pucks and getting ready for their big pregame cheer.
Fury coming off a great weekend in Pictou, Nova Scotia, where we had a wonderful game in the finals and just fell a little bit short. So we'll see how the girls rebound from that overtime loss here today against a very hungry Pheonix team. They like to win, but the Pheonix favorite win comes at the expense of the Fury, Brian.
Yeah, the Pheonix come into the game 0-5 in league play, and the Fury come in today at 1 win, 3 losses, and 1 tie. So Pheonix still looking for the first win of the year, so to your point, they'll probably come out with lots of...
But they have a lot of one-goal losses, right? So a lot of tight games.
Yeah, they've been really close. I mean, we beat them 1-0 last time we played them in
there
Halifax.
you go,
and I know Fredericton, who's in first place at 5-1, to beat them 2-0. So they're certainly a very good hockey team. They just haven't, probably hadn't had any puck luck and found a way to win one.
There's Claire Atkinson, the birthday girl here today. Hopefully the Fury girls can get her a victory for her birthday.
All right. So here we go. Only about 6 hours away, 6.5 hours away from first pitch for our Toronto Blue Jays.
I know, my goodness. Brian, you're more brave than I am standing on that cold floor. That's why I'm standing purposely. Taste of winter here. Mathieu's got snow on his shoes here from the corner of the rink in Kokan.
So here we go. Bourgeois is in at center with Harriman at left and Bork at right. Puck goes to Harriman on the left wing. She's going to get over the line. She fires it across to Bork, who comes into the head of speed. She gets to that puck. Bork cuts towards the net, broken up there by the Pheonix. She gets it back. Goes down in the corner now. The Pheonix D are there. They grab the puck. Up the wall it goes. Bourgeois there to cut it off. She feeds it back to Landry. Nice move by Landry to hold the line. Puck still in the Pheonix zone. Landry feeds it down low. Bourgeois there. She's got Bork and Harriman in front. Bourgeois there. She fires it back to the blue line. Sophie Knight's going to fire that puck. Caught up in the skates of the Pheonix D. Pheonix D feed it off the wall, but that's choked off by Harriman, and they're back down behind the net. Bork is there. She has it. She's got Harriman in front and Bourgeois in the corner. She goes to Bourgeois. Out to Landry in the blue line. Just bounces away from her. Sophie Knight turns it up. Back into the zone. Here we go now. Bourgeois got it. She steps into the Pheonix zone. She's got 3 Pheonix on her. Fires it into the corner, and all 3 forwards go for a change. We got Anna Lacasse and Ryan DeMille out now on D. Madison Cavanaugh grabs the puck in the corner. Pressure. Nice start by the Fury. Oh, right in front of Chloe McLaughlin. Just missed. Puck squirts out of the Pheonix zone. Anna Lacasse is there to scoop that one up. She's going to double back. She cuts to the left off the wall. Out to Chloe McLaughlin. McLaughlin with Alexa Ferron, Madison Cavanaugh. Linesman does the Fury a favor and stops that up with his skates. All right, the Pheonix recover. They try to clear the zone. Held in there by DeMille. She winds and fires just wide of the net. Fury doing a nice job at applying lots of forecheck pressure here. Fresh lines. And Kate Nelson, Lara Walsh, and Alexis Padrones come over the boards to the Fury. Great back check there by Kate Nelson to break up that play. Over to Walsh. She's intercepted by the Pheonix. Padrones grabs it. She chips it up the wall into the Pheonix zone. Pheonix D go back for it. Try to get behind their own net. Angled off there by Kate Nelson. Some support from Padrones. Held into the blue line by Boyard. Boyard dumps it deep. Pheonix grab it behind their own zone. They feed it up the wall. Under some back check pressure there by Alexis. They get the puck back into the Pheonix zone. Pheonix will regroup behind their own net. That's Josiane Levesque with the puck for the Pheonix. Fury grab the puck. Kate Nelson on the wall. She's got some support in there from Alexis Padrones. Padrones comes out with it. She's behind the net, feeds it out front, looking for Walsh just off a skate. Boyard breaks up that play high in the slot. Walsh grabs it now. She chips it to the wall and gets back down on the attack. Walsh now with Padrones down low in the Pheonix zone. There's a battle. Padrones comes out with it. Poked away from her by the Pheonix. Now up the wall. That's caught up there by Elise Bourgeois. Bourgeois back on the line to Boyard. Uh-oh. Boyard stands on it but recovers, gets that puck right on net. Now Pheonix try to come up the other way. Claire Atkinson says not a chance. Beats that back into the corner. Great pressure here by the Fury. Padrones, she's in on the forecheck. Ref's in the way. He'll have to scramble to move. 2 Fury and 2 Pheonix, and they're doing battle now. Here comes Claire Atkinson. She's going to try to poke it loose. Alexis comes out with it. Alexis fires towards the front of the net, off the outside of the post. Right to Eve Landry. She shoots. Glove save.
Wow, pressure by the Fury.
So we are 11:47 to go here, first period, and it has been all Fury so far. Great forecheck pressure. Moving the puck, getting a few chances. Now we got Harriman's going to take the draw along with Bourgeois and Eve Bork. Harriman wins it back to Bork. Bork under some pressure. Puck spurts to the wall. Pheonix send that down the ice. That should be icing. Nice to see we're back in New Brunswick where icing is icing, John.
Well, you know, different provinces, different rules, I suppose.
Yeah. Every potential icing last weekend was a 50-50 chance.
I was just listening to the debaters on CBC, and it's like what the linemen were like debating every icing.
Battle off the face-off. Squirts back to Sophie Knight. She feeds it down the wall to Eve Bork. Bork with it now. She's got Harriman and Bourgeois in front. Broken up by the Pheonix, held in nicely by Knight. She goes back down low again. Bourgeois is going to get it. She's got Harriman and Bork open. She cuts to the front of the net. Poked away from her. Puck gets back to Sophie Knight in the blue line. Good job to hold it in right on the tape of Bork. Bork steps around the D. She's got Bourgeois and Harriman out front. Couple of good opportunities. She fires it in front. There's a scramble.
Oh, hey! Hands are up in the air. And just like that, the Fury are up 1-0, Brian.
Looks like Eve Bork, I believe that was. Might have been Elise, but from behind the goal line, fired it off the goalie's pads into the back of the net.
Puck's on the net. Puck's on the net.
Good things happen when you put pucks on the net. Failed to mention earlier, it's Zara Montefrisco on the pipes for the Fury this afternoon. Here, Alexa Ferran's in on the face-off. She wins the draw. It goes right to Lacasse, who's going to jump nicely into the play. Lacasse gains his own. She goes wide. She's cutting to the net. Oh, Pheonix D just lifted her stick before she could shoot. Here comes Sophia Scott for the Pheonix. Oh, broken up there by the back-checking Lacasse, and it's back down low. Chloe McLaughlin's in on the chase. McLaughlin with Ferran. Puck works up the wall. Pheonix player attempts to clear and does not. Gets just to the neutral zone, then back into the Pheonix zone. Here comes Levesque for the Pheonix. She's stopped up there on the boards. Puck will go back in deep to the Pheonix zone. You got Kavanaugh and McLaughlin giving chase. Pheonix grab it. They make their way to center. Looks like Kenzie Hilchey for the Pheonix, and it is. She gets stopped at the blue line. Nice job here by the Fury to stand up at their own blue line. Pheonix come back again. They go wide around Lacasse. Aim shoots off the side of the net by Richard. Lacasse grabs that rebound, and she's going to chip it out of the zone into, hopefully not all the way. And no, it's going to.
Should wave that off. Should wave that off. No, no, no. Ooh.
Tough call. So with 10:06 to go in the period here, the face-off will come back to the right of Montefrisco, right here in front of your camera. We got Boyard, Padrones, Nelson, Walsh, and Atkinson out there. Shot from the blue line, just wide. Lara Walsh is in on the chase over there, held in nicely by the Pheonix D. Back out to the blue line, held in again. Atkinson chips it to the other side now.
Out of the zone.
Kate Nelson into the forecheck. That was a nice cleared, all the way down, but not an icing. Pheonix grab it, they're trying to break out, broken up by Walsh. Walsh gets it to Padrones. She's going to step to the front of the net. She's under a bit of pressure off a skate when she shot there. Pheonix grabbed the rebound, and they come the other way. Broken up by Boyard. Boyard, really nice pass to Padrones. She's got some time and space. She'll go wide to the right wing. She cuts to the net. Shoots! Scores!
Hey, hey, hey! Up 2-0!
Top shelf right beside where Mom keeps the peanut butter.
Yeah.
There was no mistake on that one.
Dad keeps the beer.
That was a great shot. Just a laser beam on her off wing, cut to the middle, and made no mistakes.
Great start here, though, Brian, for the Fury. We were wondering how they'd rebound after that tough OT loss in Pictou, and they must be a sugar high here this morning.
All right, Harriman with it now off the draw. She chips it up the wall towards Bourgeois, just away from here. Harriman holds the line, and it's going to go into the Pheonix bench.
Were you giving out beer samples to the kids again this year, Brian, or the last time when the police visited, did you put an end to that?
Every year I have that debate. Do I sit in the front door and give some beer out, and maybe even some non-alc beer to the kids to bring home to Mom and Dad?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Once again this year we stuck to chocolate bars and chips, but we did debate it. 280 trick-or-treaters at the house last night.
Only 280?
280.
Well, you had us beat by 180.
Here come the Pheonix. They gain the zone. Broken up nicely there by Ev Landry. Landry has it down low. Bourgeois in there to help. She chips up the wall, intercepted by the Pheonix. They go to the middle. Harriman's there. She comes up with it and doesn't quite get it out. Almost. Hilchey now for the Pheonix. She grabs it. She cuts to the middle. She's got some time and space. A couple of good moves, but shut down nicely in front by a combo of Ev Bork and Ev Landry. Poked in front. Here we go. Pheonix shoot.
Nice save big save, Montefrisco.
And another big save by Montefrisco. That was a point-blank save. Broken up nicely there. Here goes Ev Bork. She chips it for Bourgeois, just out of her reach. Puck gets back to Landry. Landry off the wall towards Bork. Bork chips it now. She's got a little time and space. She'll dump it in. They're going to go for a change. Elise Bourgeois is in deep. She gives battle to Pheonix there. Bourgeois continues it. She gets it up to DeMille on the blue line. DeMille shoots just off the wall. Gathered up by the Pheonix D. They reverse up the wall. That looks like Carroll for the Pheonix. Another good Miramichi family. Here we go. Fury.
Oh, there's a trip if there ever was one.
Nice job by Alexa Ferran. Used her speed. Got the shot off, but she's hauled down with no penalty.
Funny how she had the puck when she got hauled down, and not sure what the referee was watching. Obviously not the play, but oh well, we'll let him get away. We'll call that his trick. Save the treat for later.
Nice face-off win by Ferron. Back to the blue line.
Oh!
Wired there by Ryan DeMille. Good glove save by the goalie.
You know, one thing we talked about last year at this level was we had to get those shots down. Way too easy for the goalie to make that save.
Yeah.
But if that shot was 2 feet off the ground, it would have generated a rebound. And you're actually almost not necessarily trying to score per se. You're just trying to put the puck on the net. That'll generate a scoring chance with a rebound. And so glove high is not necessarily where you want that shot to be.
So true. Nice job there in the back check by Madison Cavanaugh and Chloe McLaughlin. Puck goes back into the Pheonix zone. Recovered there by DeCroc. DeCroc for the Pheonix. She's under some pressure by Ferrand. Puck squirts behind the net. Hilche's there for the Pheonix. She works it up the wall, but held in there by
Great job. That was Lacasse.
Really nice job by Lacasse. Nice move by Cavanaugh.
Jets.
She cuts the net. Shoots.
Oh.
Backhand just wide. A couple of nifty moves there by Madison Cavanaugh to get open. So you got Cavanaugh and McLaughlin now in the corner doing battle. They have Ferrand out front looking for a pass. Puck stays in the Pheonix zone. Nope, they're going to skate it out. Area to Croc for the Pheonix. She gets to center ice. Area to the wide side. Pushed outside by Lacasse. She stops up here in front of us. She feeds it in front of the net. Broken up nicely by Claire.
Good job by the birthday girl.
Here goes Lacasse. Lacasse has got time and space. She's going to go for a skate. She can really fly too. Up to Kate Nelson just off her stick. She'll chip it around the Pheonix D. Pheonix D recovers now. One of our goal scorers, Padrones, comes up with it. She's got Lara Walsh with her. Off the skate of Walsh towards the Pheonix zone, but it's redirected all the way down into our zone. Here comes Sam Boyard behind the net with the puck. She's got a little time and space. Steps around her player. Off of her stick. She's going to come back up the wall. Out to the Pheonix D. They shoot. That's broken up by Claire Atkinson, who feeds it right into the neutral zone. Pheonix feed it back into the Fury zone. Broken up by Walsh. There we go. Chip it off the glass. Lara Walsh is away for it. She's in a foot race. Pheonix D get there first. They chip it to center. Fury grab it, bring it back in the zone. A little bit of a game of ping pong going on here at the Pheonix blue line.
Puck has moved a total of 2 feet.
Yeah, so Pheonix, it's Josanne Levesque again for the Pheonix. She chips at the red line. Claire Atkinson gets it deep now. Kate Nelson into the forecheck. She's in there. She's going to come up with it. Nice job by Kate Nelson. Put some pressure in there. Lara Walsh comes in to give some support. Puck works his way up to the blue line.
There we go.
Sam Boyard, a great shot from the blue line. Rebound. That was Alexis tried to score her second of the game. Nice save by the Pheonix goalie. Alexis Padrones has it. She shoots it behind the net. Boyard's going to hold down there and hold that blue line, or hold the zone, I should say. Puck stays there. It squirts all the way out and just through the skates of Kate Nelson into center ice. Claire Atkinson grabs it. Atkinson with it. She's got a little time and space. Nice pass over there to Alexis Padrones. She's going to make a nice move. It was almost away. The race is broken up by Hilche at center. Here comes Eve Landry with it back into her own zone. She's going to come behind the net, I think. No, she's going to stop up smartly. Work that up the wall towards Eve Bork. Intercepted there by the Pheonix. So Landry now behind her own net. She's under some pressure. Stops, goes the other way. Over to Eve Bork. Bork under pressure from F3 and the Pheonix. Landry here. She comes back towards the net. She's going to cut towards the middle. A little time and space. Skated into three Pheonix who weren't letting her get through. Sophie Knight now. She grabs it, bounces away from her. Sophia Scott tries a shot from behind the net. Zero Montefrisco says no way. Alexis Padrones grabs it. She gets it out of the zone. And that, I don't think, is going to be icing. So the Pheonix will grab that puck in behind their own net. Great forecheck by Elise to turn her back. Supported there by Bork. Bork's there. Bork's got it. She works it towards the front of the net. And the Pheonix goalie will cover that up. So we're at 4:19 to go here.
So 280 trick-or-treaters, Brian. Wow.
Yeah.
Did you plan for that many?
We had planned for 220. And at the end of it, Emily had already come back. We were taking candy out of her bag to give it out the door to the kids who were...
Well, with those numbers, and you know what? Everyone thought it was going to be terrible weather and maybe get half as many kids as the year before. So, yeah, a bit surprising. Happy surprise for the weather. Sunny and
it was such
mild.
Monsoon rain all day, only to stop just in time for trick-or-treating. So we get the Ferrand line with McLaughlin and Cavanaugh out there. A little bit of a battle at the face-off dot. Looks like Ferrand's going to come up with it. She does. Not with Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh back to, who was that? Sophie Knight. Knight that went D-to-D to her partner Landry. Landry turns it up. Now it's grabbed by Cavanaugh at center. Not Cavanaugh, McLaughlin. McLaughlin at center. She loses it. Here comes the Pheonix again. Broken up nicely by Eve Landry. Laundry with it now. She turns it up. Intercepted one more time and back into our zone. Sophie Knight will go back to retrieve that. Knight works her way up the wall. Over to Chloe. Chloe McLaughlin off of her stick.
Uh-oh.
Nice save there by Montefrisco. Kavanaugh grabs the rebound. She'll skate it safely out of the zone and into the neutral ice. She dumps it in the corner. She's going for a change, as does Ferrand. Here comes the line of Walsh, Nelson, and Padrones now over the boards. Back out to DeMille at center. DeMille, she fires it back into the far corner. Fury have to tag up to avoid the offside. Gives the Pheonix a little bit of time. Now they chip it out to center ice. Ryan DeMille's got it. She's going to go for a skate. DeMille down into the corner. She goes back to her position on the blue line. The croc for the Pheonix up the wall. Cut off there by Alexis Padrones. Back up the wall again by the Pheonix, and they're going to step out now. A bit ahead of speed. Player for the Pheonix, number 4, works her way into the zone. And that's a shot by Kenzie Hilchey just over the net.
I think Zara got a piece of that one.
Yeah, Padrones. She wins the battle in the corner against Gaypre. She comes out with it. Now, there we go. Supported by Nelson, we get out of the zone. Over center ice. Into the offensive zone, ships in the corner. Kate Nelson and Lara Walsh in on the forecheck. Pheonix work it up the wall. Out of the reach of the Pheonix winger. But they do clear regardless. Atkinson now. She has the puck. She's looking for options. She's taking her time, trying to make a good heads-up play here. Broken up by the Pheonix D as she worked that towards Lara Walsh. Pheonix feed it back up the ice. Oops, little collision in front of our bench. Boyard and Padrones. Puck gets into the Fury zone. Padrones feels the pressure from the forechecking Pheonix player off the side of our net. And looks like the Fury are going to call for icing here.
No.
No? All right. I may have to go look at the rules again on icing because apparently I don't understand them.
Yeah.
I apologize to anyone who's listening because clearly I don't understand icing anymore.
Well, I think their goalie came out to play that one, so kind of the refs blew that one off because the goalie came out to play it.
So there's a foot race here.
It was a bit of a hook, yeah. Yeah.
That's an interesting call.
Well, it was a hook. It was.
It was, yeah. So, yeah, Sam Boyard is going to go to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. With a minute and 38 to go in the first period. It's been 90% Fury today. Face-off will come back down into our zone. You're going to have Emily Harriman and Elise Bourgeois on the kill up front with Sophie Knight and Ev Landry. Harriman will do battle with Chelsea Dawson here in the face-off. Dawson wins the draw and has a shot fired just wide of the post. Puck goes over there. Knight's in a battle for it. Knight will come up with it, but gets away from her. Back up to the Pheonix D. Now Knight grabs it, shoots it off a shin pad. Gets to Harriman. Harriman, she's in a battle, can't get it out, and now she does. She feeds Elise Bourgeois. Bourgeois has it. She's going to chip that around the D and try and get in here now. Puck's held in nicely by Ev Landry at the blue line. Now chipped out. Foot race between Nelson and Sophie Knight for that puck. Or Dawson, I should say. Dawson comes up with it for the Pheonix. She chips it down the corner. Sophie Knight will go grab that puck. She works it up towards the offensive blue line. Held in there by the Pheonix D. Lander grabs it. She shoots it off a forechecking Pheonix player. And Pheonix are way offside. They haven't figured that out just yet. There we go. So Harriman's going to retrieve that. She's got a bit of time and space. And she's going to put it
a hard shot, though.
Right into the skates of the Pheonix D. Uh-oh, here come the Pheonix. They're walking right down Main Street here. Nice move left, right.
Oh, good stick there by Landry.
Couple of little dipsy-doos by the Pheonix player, and she was almost home free till Ev Landry got a stick on that. Knight now in a battle behind the net. Puck squirts off the side of her goal. Pheonix feed it out to their blue line. Held in there by Levesque for the Pheonix, picked up by Kavanaugh. She's going to clear the zone and shoot it all the way down the ice. Here we go. Lexa Ferran's on a race for it towards the net. Pheonix goalie plays in the corner.
Last 10 seconds here, Brian.
Just out of the reach. Yeah, we're down to 29 seconds in the penalty, 5 seconds left in the period. Pheonix going to try to break out of the zone, but I'll do it for the first period. You know, I think that was a pretty good effort by the
That was a great period of hockey for the Fury. There was only a couple of scoring chances for the Pheonix. Mind you, both those scoring chances were high opportunities, and Montefrisco was Johnny on the spot, if you can say that in girls hockey, or Sally on the spot, I guess. Made those saves.
A couple of big saves there.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the kind of ones you need. I mean, without those two big saves, it's a 2-2 hockey game. So, yeah.
Your feet won't be as cold as
Yeah,
I'm a baby. I haven't quite acclimatized yet to the cold weather.
I've got my Peter Pan shoes on today with no socks, and
yes.
they're quite warm. So, face off at center ice here. We have 22 seconds remaining in the penalty to Sam Bayard for mugging.
Mathieu's going for a bit of a walkabout here. He's literally standing on ice.
Yeah, we're set up in the one far corner of the arena, as you guys can probably tell at home, and we are literally standing on a sheet of ice. So Mathieu's letting us know it is really freaking cold on the feet. If you sense the camera shaking at all, it's just Mathieu shivering.
Yeah, really. If it was you and I, I'd be shaking for a different reason, but...
Here we go. Fury win the face-off. Goes to McLaughlin. There's a battle at center ice. She chips it to the wall. Kate Nelson now grabs it. She fires it deep into the zone, and she's in. Nice job by Nelson. She does battle in there. Hiltzy's in there to help for the Pheonix. Now McLaughlin's in there with her. Hiltzy's going to skate it out for the Pheonix. McLaughlin on the back check for the Fury giving chase. And she catches her right at center. No, Hiltzy's gone right up the middle. Broken up there nicely by Ryan DeMille. Puck squirts to the Pheonix player.
Oh, big save.
Rebound was there, and Ryan DeMille steered that away from the open cage before the Pheonix player could jump it in the net. The Croc shoots wide off a shin pad in front of the net, recovered by the Pheonix. Pheonix now, they're scrambling, and they'll poke it in the net just as the penalty expired. A couple of bad bounces there.
Yeah, a bad break for sure.
But all right, so the line of Walsh, Padrones, and Nelson will step out there along with Claire Atkinson and Sam Boyard. 14-17 to go, second period. Ooh, you got away with a little hook there. Lara Walsh steps into the zone with the puck. Nice job protecting the puck with her body, fires it to the front of the net. Pheonix goalie grabs that quickly.
Yeah, smart play, actually. There was a wall of purple or navy. What color? I'm colorblind.
Call that.
Purple?
I go with blue.
Navy blue?
Yeah.
Wall of navy blue jerseys.
I think in Chatham we call it royal blue. I think it was navy blue in Newcastle. Huh? The referee didn't like that one.
Well, no, the Pheonix had a player at the top of our circle on our side.
All right,
throw her out.
Oh. All right, so Padrones wins the draw nicely, goes to Walsh. Walsh feeds it back to Claire Atkinson. She's going to wind. Fire.
Birthday girl. Oh, I wanted that to go in so badly.
Really nice shot and a great save. And we had a couple of Fury waiting there for a rebound. So, face-off will remain to the right of the Pheonix goalie. A near capacity crowd here at the Cocan Arena today. Draw won by the Pheonix. They fired down low. That should be held in, I believe, by Boyard, and it will be. Nope, chipped away by the Pheonix. Sophia Scott's away with it. Harriman's back checking on her. Puck gets in the corner. Harriman's there to give chase against Dawson. Puck is in a scramble to the right. Harriman now goes up the wall towards Bork, just off of her stick. Puck all the way down behind the Fury net. Sophia Scott for the Pheonix is in to grab it. She dumps it back behind the net. Claire Atkinson's going to the corner now for it. Atkinson trying to push it up the wall towards that Bork. No, squirts it out to the middle, held in there by Levesque for the Pheonix. She chips it back into the corner. Now Boyard's going to give it a try. She wins the foot race, but it's just out of the reach of Elise Bourgeois. Now, Pheonix in front, dangerous here. Levesque comes out with it, chips it in the corner. Boyard goes in again. She fires it back behind her net, goes actually off the net, comes to Harriman. Harriman's there. She's trying to work it up the wall to Bork. Bork will jump down to help out. She comes out with it, fires it out to the Pheonix, who dump it into the corner. Here comes Bourgeois. Bourgeois now, she goes rink wide.
That's not a bad play, thrown to the open wing. That's a great play.
It is. Bork's in the forecheck. Bork is into the forecheck. Here we go, fresh legs. Alexa Ferrand steps off the bench right into the puck. Knocked away from her, now Bourgeois grabs it. Bourgeois chips it. She's going to go for a change.
You're going to call that ice?
Nope, they waved it off. Ferrand now. Nice job by Alexa down here behind the net. Alexa comes up
and good try by Vadon.
Madison Cavanaugh was wide open, but broken up by Levesque. And Levesque now away with it all the way up towards the Fury blue line, but broken up by Chloe McLaughlin. McLaughlin gets the puck to Alexa Ferrand. Ferrand now, she goes wide on the backhand. Feeds it out in front just ahead of Madison Kavanaugh. Nice idea. Kavanaugh turns the puck back. She chips it down low to Ferrand. Ferrand here. She's tied up by Levesque in the...
funny bounce there off the stanchion.
Advantage, funny bounce. Feeds it out in front. And bounces away from Ferrand. Now McLaughlin with it up the wall towards Ev Landry on the blue line. Pheonix jump away, 2-on-1. Sophie Knight back there for the Fury. Knight, she's nice stick check. Ooh, looked at that, it was almost going to go in the net. Great play by Sophie to get a stick on that. Alexia chips it out to neutral zone. Pheonix dump it back into the Fury zone. Fury, it's Chloe McLaughlin, feeds it up the wall, but now Pheonix grab it and they go the other way.
Bouncing buck eluded there for a second there.
Pheonix player has it in front. DeCroc, she shoots. She fires, blocked in front. Another shot off a shin pad.
That's like a road hockey game with a tennis ball out here today, Brian. That puck is bouncing all over the place.
Honest to God. Well, Zara was showing those great reflexes and played the one hopper. And
well, yeah, it's like being an infielder here.
So, it's 11:22 to go, second period. Face off to the left of Montefrisco. I believe face off is won by the Fury, but gets to the winger of the Pheonix. She feeds it up high, shot from the blue line, wide in the corner. Kate Nelson comes up with it. Nelson turns back. Puck's just down to the side of the Fury net now. Nelson turns it back up towards the wall again. Under pretty heavy forecheck pressure from the Pheonix. Puck squirts out high. Shot from the Pheonix just wide. Now Lara Walsh grabs it on the left wing. Lara's got some time and space. She chips it nicely out of the zone.
Oh, it almost worked.
Off the stick of Alexis. Alexis grabs it anyways. Cuts to the front of the net. She's got a bit of time and space. She's going to stop and spin. Attempts to find Walsh in front. Under some pressure here. Pheonix D comes up with it. They chip it to the wall. Held in nicely by Anna Lacasse there. Great job by Anna. Puck just out of the reach of Lara Walsh. Pheonix try to clear. Held in by Lacasse again. Now Walsh is going to forecheck against DeCroc. Walsh is in there. She steals the puck from DeCroc. Nice job by Lara Walsh. Here we go. 1-on-2. We got to give her some help. Alexis is there to help. Alexis feeds it back to the blue line to Lacasse. Lacasse is going to fire this puck. She shoots. Blocked in front by the Pheonix D. Now DeMille. DeMille chips it down the corner. Recovered by the Pheonix D and sent all the way down the ice. For
heavy pressure. That'll be icing, Brian. That'll be icing.
There we go. So, 10:05. A couple of great chances there. Nice forecheck by Lara.
Yeah, that was a good battle there. That line's been cooking, and they've had the pressure on them.
So we're going to have Bourgeois, Bork, and Harriman, the triple E line. Eb, Emily, and Ev. With Claire Atkinson and Sam Boyard on the blue line for the Fury. Face off to the right of the Pheonix goal. Face off there. One back to Claire Atkinson. Atkinson, she's going to feed it down low to Ev Bork. Bork comes up with it.
Good stick there by Bork.
Nice job by Bork. Bork's trying to get it in front. Held in
good
just
try.
Bounced off Atkinson's stick out of the zone. So, Pheonix will grab it. Their D looking to get out of the zone. Chips it just off the chin of the referee. Held in there by Sam Boyard at the blue line. Now you got Bourgeois cutting to the net. She's got time and space. Rebound.
Oh, it's right there on top of the crease.
Just out of the reach. Harriman recovers it. She chips it back towards the Pheonix goal. Sam Boyard now holds it in. Now goes to Bourgeois. Bourgeois got time and space. Bourgeois, she's got Bork in front. She fires it towards her. Broken up by Levesque, the Pheonix D. Levesque's away with it. She's up all the way to center ice. Nice poke check there by Sam Boyard to shut that down. Pheonix get the puck into Claire Atkinson. She's in front of her own zone. She's going to curl back. She's looking for some time and space here. Gets back behind our net. Looking for an option. The Fury got to get open. Give her somewhere to go with it. Puck broken up by the Pheonix, and then it goes to Ev Bork. Bork chips her under D, but quick recovery by the Pheonix D. She was gone.
That's offside.
Bork and her line mates, they would have been 3-0, but the Pheonix D made a nice play there.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like both sides are going to change.
I thought they might bring the face-off down, but I knew it was 50-50, so.
Yeah. All right, face-off at the offside dot outside the Fury zone. Won by the Pheonix, but kicks back to the Fury D Boyard, who she plays it off the wall to Madison Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh's in a battle for it now. Held up there by Legier. Ferrand steps in to help. Got a 2-on-2 battle here just below the hash marks. Kavanaugh and Ferrand in there for the
referee's
Fury.
about to blow her down yet. He was telling them to move the puck. He's going to move it outside, actually.
Huh, yeah, he's claiming that we've made that, we froze the puck. So
yeah. linesmen aren't sure.
Well, we dedicate this stoppage of play to Decker Boy Chicken, which I had a feed of here at the Arena Canteen before the game.
Is it a Decker Boy that's here?
It is, and it was fantastic.
Okay.
Can't say it added any energy to my life after I had it.
Well, you know what? I may have to pick up a dinner.
Yeah.
A 2-piece chicken dinner for the drive home then.
Yeah. Here we go.
Maybe turn my fries into a poutine, Brian.
Oh, well, you've got no point in being half pregnant, John. Here comes Ferran. She works it wide to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh, tries to get it back to Ferran. Broken up by Legier for the Pheonix, and she's away with it. Poke check at the blue line by Ev Landry to break up that Pheonix play. Really nice play by McLaughlin out to Ferran. Ferran's away. Ferran, she's got time and space. Shoots just wide. She knocked down hard as she fired that puck. Now Kavanaugh's in on the forecheck. So puck is coming up the left-hand side with the Pheonix. Broken up by Ev, but it squirts through Ev Landry. Back to Lacasse. Lacasse grabs it. She fires it wide. It's up center ice to Alexa Ferran. Ferran dumps it in the corner, goes for a change. Lara Walsh and Kate Nelson into the forecheck. Legier grabs it for the Pheonix. Plays it off the wall, out of the zone, and right to Anna Lacasse. Lacasse goes D to D. Over to Ryan DeMille. DeMille now. She chips it off the wall to Lara Walsh. Lara Walsh in a battle with the Pheonix D. It's going to be picked up by Hilchey for the Pheonix. She whips it up the wall. Going to be held in again by Anna Lacasse. Nice job by Lacasse. She's been strong on that offensive blue line today. Lacasse now works in the corner. She's still got it. Poked away from her, but Lara Walsh is there. Walsh now behind the net. She spins. She spins again. She's in a battle right in front of us here. Padrones comes up with it. She cuts around 2 Pheonix players. Feeds it back to the blue line. DeMille shoots. Bounces. Off the stick of Kate Nelson. And grabbed by the Pheonix D, who is going to send that all the way down the ice. Really good pressure.
Yeah, that line's been, like I said, buzzing.
So, we're back to the right of the Pheonix goal. No, we're going to go left of the Pheonix goal. 6:47 to go. I feel like our Fury are due for a goal here, John.
Oh, overdue for sure. Lots of pressure. It's like we're back at Pictou again. All kinds of pressure. Nothing to, no rewards.
We're all Swedish, no finish.
Yeah.
So Harriman wins the draw, but it goes all the way out between our 2D to the far blue line. Atkinson recovers it. She grabs it. She's going to step up here. Nice play by Atkinson. She goes wide to Bourgeois. She can really skate. Bourgeois's got it. Oh, stick slash right out of her hands. And that'll be good for a 2-minute break for the Pheonix player.
Yeah, there's no denying that one, eh?
No.
You have this 2 hands on your stick and the puck, and all of a sudden your stick goes flying.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty good lumberjack chop.
Chop, chop, timber.
Well, this Pheonix team works hard. They may not have won any games yet this year, but they are gritty and they do work hard. So
hey, man, it's 2-1. It's a game here.
Absolutely. So Bork, Harriman, and Bourgeois stay on the power play with Boyard and Atkinson out in front.
Oh!
Bourgeois was looking for Bork just out of her reach. Pheonix feed it up the wall. He's out to center ice. Boyard's there for it. Boyard grabs it. She's going to wait. Go back to Claire Atkinson on D. Atkinson's got a couple options. She finds Ed Bork. Here we go. Bork, it's in her skates. Battle inside the blue line. Levesque comes up with it, and she feeds it back to center.
She's such a smart player, Josiane.
She really is. She played for the
sees
Fury
the ice
2
so
years
well,
ago.
yeah. She's an anchor back there for them.
Yeah, she's really good. Here comes Claire Atkinson, the birthday girl. She steps ice. Beautiful pass, rink wide to Elise Bourgeois just off of her stick. So now back here in the neutral zone again. This time Boyard. Boyard's going to find Chloe McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking for Harriman just out of her reach. Broken up by the Pheonix. Claire now. Claire's got the puck. She's looking for McLaughlin. McLaughlin chips it towards the slot. Intercepted there by Hilchey. Fury going to go for a change. Hilchey fires the puck off the wall. Held in there by Atkinson. Showing off her soccer skills there on the boards, using her skates. But the Pheonix find a way to get it back out to center with 51 seconds left in the power play. McLaughlin now. She steps over the offensive blue line, chips it in the corner for Ferran. Ferran's there. Levesque beats her to it just by a half a step. Madison Kavanaugh now with it. Poked away from her by Hilchey. Hilchey fires it off the wall.
Oh,
right
poor
off the
linesman.
Oof. Kavanaugh knocked to the ground from behind. No call. Puck squirts to the middle and back down into the corner. Pheonix doing a good job of keeping our Fury from setting up here in the offensive zone. There it is. Intercepted by Knight. Right on net.
Oh!
Big rebound. That was a great shot by Sophie Knight. Ev Landry holds it in. She fires it towards the net. Now behind the net. We're going to get Lara Walsh in here on the forecheck. Levesque sees her coming, smartly puts it up the wall to Knight, though. Knight grabs it, tipped in front by Walsh.
Oh!
Oh, great save there by the goalie. 5 seconds left in the Fury power play. We're going to see Padrones come on as they complete that line change at center. Pheonix have done a nice job killing this penalty.
They did a really good job killing the penalty.
Padrones, Walsh, and Nelson. Puck squirts to Walsh. She maintains control. She finds Ev Landry in the blue line. Landry rips it. Oh, blocked in front by Legier from the Pheonix. Again, yeah, you got to keep those pucks low so they get through. Really nice play by Lara to find Ev open. Here we go. Alexis Padrones grabs it. She's alone. Right in here. Breakaway. Oh!
Oh.
She went 1-on-3 and almost got through everyone there. Picks it up again. Puck squirts just off her stick. Sophie Knight with it now. Knight. She feeds it back, tries to feed it back to her partner, picked off by Dawson. Dawson fires it towards the front of the net off the skates of Ev Landry. Puck out in the high slot, recovered by the Pheonix. Blocked in front by Padron. Nice job by Alexis there. Puck chipped off the wall, not out. That was Bourgeois. She's been caught out there for quite some time now. So, Lara Walsh up the wall. She's putting some pressure on the PFD. DeCroc manages to keep it in. She sends it down deep.
We're pinned in here with the tired line.
Well, yeah. Here comes Walsh and Padrones. Walsh gets it out. Back down low. Back to D here behind the net. Looks like we're going to get a flood. I see the Zamboni guy going towards the Zamboni here.
Either that or he's coming for an interview.
Here comes Bork.
Oh, good job by Bork.
Nice job by Bork. So you got Bork, Harriman, and Bourgeois. Broken up by Harriman here in the corner. She feeds it down low to Bork. Bork's got a bit of time. Nice job by Bork. Between legs pass out front. Picked off by Hilchey, but nice attempt by Ev Bork on that pass.
Absolutely. She's looking for Harriman. Harriman's skating well today, too. She's all over the place.
This is not the play we want to see.
Harriman's the only one back for us. Oh!
So, unfortunate bounce to the blue line. We give up a breakaway, and second period here, our bench is on the far side of the ice. So we got the long change, and I feel that was we get caught there in a change a little bit based on how far away we were from our own zone. 2-2, 2:48 to go.
Well, good thing is we're not losing. Right? Next shot, we got a lead here. Let's hopefully this line gets it for us right here.
You know what? It's often that way in hockey. You get a good chance and you don't score.
Here it is. Here it is. Going in.
Ooh.
Oh.
Just wide of the Pheonix net. Puck's in the corner here. McLaughlin gives chase. She intercepts the puck. They can put down behind the Pheonix net. Kavanaugh's in there to support. She comes up with it. Kavanaugh with it now. She's looking out front. She's got Ferran there. She's got it in her skates. She battles for it out in front. Just out of the reach of Ferran. Claire Atkinson holds it in. She gets it in the corner. Kavanaugh continues to forecheck and give chase. Puck works its way up the wall to Boyard. Boyard now down off the wall. Boyard holds his own. Nice play there by Boyard. Stolen by Dawson, though. Here comes Dawson with the Pheonix. She feeds Sophia Scott, I believe that is. Scott and Atkinson do battle down the corner. Scott feeds it up to her own blue line.
Too many men.
The Croc, she shoots low and wide. On the rebound, right off of Montefrisco. Thankfully, was tight to her goalpost in that play. Puck goes up the wall just away from Madison Kavanaugh. Boyard with it again. She feeds it a second time towards Kavanaugh. Pheonix seemed to have found some energy off that second goal. We're forechecking hard. Alexa Ferrand comes up ice 1-on-4. She gets swallowed up at center ice. Here comes Sam Boyard with it now. Boyard.
Get her deep, get the change. Oh, maybe not. Have
middle.
a shot.
Shoots. Oh! Great chance by Sam Boyard. Boyard throws it towards the front of the net off McLaughlin's skates. Kicks over to the Pheonix D. DeCroc, she's going to step away with it. DeCroc all the way to center ice. Broken up there by Claire Atkinson. Puck squirts off the side of the net again. Here we are, down low. Madison Kavanaugh in her own zone. She's got it. Kavanaugh chips it off the wall. Picked up by Padrones. Walsh comes over the boards now for the Fury as well. Alexis chips it over to Claire. Claire chips it in the middle, and then the Pheonix grab the puck. They attempt to go the other way. 54 seconds to go here. Play broken up by Boyard at our blue line. Recovered by Alexis Padrones. Here comes Padrones. She feeds it up to Lara Walsh. Walsh. She kicks it into the middle towards Kate Nelson. Nelson tied up by Legier. Pheonix send Desprez in. Walsh takes it from her. Walsh on the boards against Hilchey. Nelson in to help. Puck is working its way up the wall, right to the hash marks, but Fury stopped their momentum right there. Alexis gives battle while she's still laying on the ice. Kate Nelson comes up with it. She feeds it in front.
Oh, he has a chance. Oh!
Nice chance there by Kate Nelson to fire that out in front. Yeah, we got a foot race here. 10 seconds to go. Phoenix players come up with it. They feed it in front. You got
5 seconds.
Alexis with it. Alexis, she notices that she's out of time, but can't quite get the handle.
Oh my goodness, Brian. That had enough time to get in.
Alexis had a hard time getting that puck to stop bouncing, and when she did, recognized there was not much time left, threw it on net, and it went just between the goalie's blocker and her pads and didn't go in. So we're going to go for a flood. The Decker Boy intermission here in Coquan, New Brunswick.
Well, I need Blake to send us an e-transfer to be a fan of the game for a 2-piece chicken dinner. And enough money to change the fries to a poutine, Blake.
That's it. We'll take the change around the corner to the local agency store. So, you know what? I think a really good effort by the Fury. 2 good periods. Not getting the bounces as we'd hoped, but girls have played pretty well overall. Coaches have been just okay so far. And, you know, as we talk about, the coaches are accountable for the performance on the ice. And, you know, you can't shoot the soldiers if the generals give them bad direction, right, John?
Yes.
I'm sharing that commentary loudly just as our coaches are walking in front of John and I, just for fun. Why not?
Well, if you're going to stir the pot, right?
Well,
so.
that's it. Yeah. Yeah, it is all coaching.
Interview there, Darcy. Interview Darcy.
Darcy DeMille, maybe with the best beard in the league, from what we can tell, and from a coaching perspective. Well, John, why don't we save these people from our nonsense for a few
Take
minutes
a break.
here, and we will be back to kickstart the third period in about 10-12 minutes. I believe we are live. So after a fresh sheet of ice here and a little bit of inspiration from Coach Nelson, the girls are back and ready to go here for the third period.
Let's see if they come out flying.
Yeah. Probably gave them something inspirational, like, losing is for losers, girls. So, like, let's go. Come on.
One of my favorite quotes is just, don't suck, stop sucking. Let's go.
Yeah.
Play harder. Play better.
Yeah.
You and I are motivational speakers.
That's it. For the last 3 seasons that I was a coach, before every game, my wife would look at me as I was getting out of the car and say, Brian, suck less today.
Yeah.
So, it's those kind of warm, heartfelt words that really get a player going.
Well, my wife sometimes helps get me dressed. She says, if you're going to be a loser, at least don't look like one. Right? So.
All right. So, on that note of inspiration, the Fury are ready to go. We've got Sophie Knight and Ev Landry on the blue line. And we have Ev Bork, Elise Bourgeois, and Emily Harriman up front for the Fury.
Harriman's working hard today. Unlike her dad, who's hardly working. She's skating hard out there.
Well, here we go. Referee steps in, face off. Won by Harriman, picked up by Bork. Here goes Harriman with it now. She's got time. Say, shoots. It. I only missed it by half a boatload there.
Kind of looks like the inside of your garage there, Brian.
Yeah, that's why there's so many puck marks on the wall, not in the net. Bork recovers it. Here we go, up the wall. Pheonix feed it to the line, held in by Sophie Knight. Knight chips it down low again. Bork's in there. Bourgeois in the forecheck. Bourgeois just between her legs around the wall. Pheonix get it up. Broken up nicely there by Ev Landry. Landry with it now. She feeds it towards the front of the net. Off a set of skates for the Pheonix D. They go behind their own net. Intercepted by Ev Bork. Bork into the forecheck. She comes up with it. She feeds it to Bourgeois. Bourgeois is going to wrap it the other way. She feeds it up the wall to Sophie Knight. Knight now. Knight back down to Bourgeois. Bourgeois in the corner. She's got the puck. She fires it behind the net. Picked up there by Ev Bork. Bork goes back to Bourgeois. Elise. She feeds it in front to Landry. Landry shoots.
Oh, great
wide.
Chance.
Great shot. Big
Just
hard shot
missed.
just wide. Now, you got Harriman giving chase in the corner.
Great pressure.
Really good shift so far by the Fury. Held in there nicely by Landry at the blue line, but broken up finally by Dawson from the Pheonix. She sends it all the way down the ice for what will be icing. It's not
the ice down here, Brian, still not even cut up.
a little bit of confusion there. 3 of our girls didn't quite hear the whistle, so they continued to play while the other 7 players went the other direction for the faceoff.
It was a sellout crowd here today. It was loud. It was like being at a Jays game.
Yeah, I would say.
Couldn't hear the whistle over the crowd.
Yeah. Face-off won by the Pheonix down in the corner of their own zone. 2 Fury players in there giving battle. That's McLaughlin in there. Squirts out to Lacasse in center ice. Lacasse, she sends it towards Ferrand. Bounces off of her up to a Pheonix player. Pheonix player dumps it into the corner. Lacasse goes back for it. She's under some pressure. Steps around Desprez. She comes up the wall with it. She chips it up the wall to Kavanaugh. Broken up there by the Pheonix D. Kavanaugh now gets it out. She chips it towards Alexa Ferrand. Ferrand, she's in a race with DeCroc from the Pheonix. Down in the Pheonix zone. Pheonix player tied up nicely by Ferrand. Puck gets over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin feeds that puck over to Ferrand. Ferrand tries to get out in front. Now McLaughlin pokes at it.
Poke, girls, poke away at it.
Ooh. Couple of good chances there.
I like that. Play to the whistle, then get out of there. Nothing wrong with that.
That's it. I would say we probably got about 150 or 200 people here today in the ring.
It's a really good crowd.
Great crowd. Saturday afternoon here in Coquan, New Brunswick.
I know a couple of them here were looking for your autograph, Brian.
Yeah, you sign them down by the agent store usually.
Right. I was actually just looking for you to sign a check, but yeah, there's still people here looking for an autograph.
Lara Walsh intercepted at the offensive blue line. Now the Fury get the puck deep in the Pheonix zone. Picked up there by Legier for the Pheonix. She fires it off the wall. That's going to be held in by Claire Atkinson. Atkinson winds and fires. Tips in front by Padrones. Back in. Lara Walsh fires it back in front. Almost in off the goalie into her own net there.
Speaking of your better half, is she here today?
She is.
Okay.
She is here today.
I'm glad to hear you got out of bed before noon on a Saturday, Brian.
All right. Face-off will be to the right of the Pheonix. Alexis Padron steps in on the face-off. Ties up her player. There's a scramble for it. Lara Walsh comes up there. She feeds it towards the net. Nelson was there, but puck deflected away by the Pheonix goalie. Puck gets out to center, now into our zone. There's a foot race for it. Atkinson's going to win that race. She chips it into the corner. Dawson from the Pheonix intercepts that. Feeds it up. That's offside. Lara Walsh picks it up. And the Pheonix D got a little bit excited and touched the puck a second time, triggering the offside. Little Def Leppard here on the sound systems, like going back in time, John.
Hairspray and mullets, Brian.
Yep, the old Nelson dances come back to mind in that song. Claire Atkinson.
Oh my God.
She
what
goes
a
off the
time
wall.
in Nelson, I'm telling you.
Here come the Pheonix into the zone. That's Levesque with the puck. She twists and turns and still keeps it. She'll chip it in behind the net. That's picked up by Claire Atkinson. Atkinson now steps around her player. She's got Walsh wide. Fires the pass. It's going to get to her. Walsh chips that around the Pheonix D into the Pheonix zone. Padrones is there to help out. A little bit of a scramble just inside the Pheonix blue line, but it comes back to center. Claire Atkinson with it now. Atkinson, nice little skate move, goes off the wall. Just between the legs of Lara Walsh and squirts to the Pheonix D. Levesque will go wide to her left winger who chips it in. Here comes Hilchey for the Pheonix. She's in a race with Atkinson. Hilchey and Atkinson give battle. Padrones comes up with it. Puck squirts towards the front of the net. Now back to Alexis. Alexis has got the puck. She's got some time and space. She fires the puck into the corner. Pheonix defenseman DeCroc is there. She feeds it up the wall. That's going to be retrieved by Landry. Landry grabs it. She fires it back down low. Pheonix D are going to fire it. Nope. Alexis, nice job breaking it up. Lara Walsh there to help. Puck squirts out to the Pheonix winger who tries to get it out, but Ev Landry's not going to allow that to happen. She fires it towards the net. Out to Lara Walsh.
Oh.
Grabbed in front and just backhanded just wide. Up the wall, Sophie Knight. Nice job to poke check at the blue line and keep that in. Puck goes back again. Knight holds it a second time. This time she'll chip it deep in the corner. That's great news. So we've got Lara Walsh into the forecheck. Here we go. We got Landry fires towards the front of that. Lara Walsh tips it home.
Johnny on the spot.
She's got her mom's grit and determination and athletic ability. Thank God for her.
Yeah, you know what? Blair's sugar and spice and all that's nice, so she got nothing from me.
Well, Brad Dowd moment. Fury go up 3-2 here. 10-10 to go. 10-20 to go. Third period.
Lots of time. I'd like to see some more Fury goals here.
We just talked about that in between periods. A lot of our goals are going to be scored within 2.5 feet of the goal post, and that was a great example of it. Ev Bork now gives chase down into the Pheonix zone. She's going to come up with it. Oh, squirts away from her. And the Pheonix breakout. Here come the Pheonix to center. Stopped up there nicely by Knight. Knight's doing a great job of using her stick today. Lots of good poke checks out there. All right, Pheonix step away again. This time Ev Landry is going to break that play up for the Fury.
So important for defensemen to have an active stick, Brian.
Fury steps around her own zone. She feeds her own net, feeds it up to Bourgeois. Bourgeois is going to chip it nicely.
Off her teammates in the bench.
Yeah, she chipped it off the boards, and it went off the gloves of her teammate. So she was gone. She away to the races again if that had not gone into our bench. So that'll come back into the Fury zone. Alexa Ferron is going to take the face off. She's got Madison Cavanaugh and Chloe McLaughlin with her. DeMille and Lacasse on the blue line. They square up. Ferron wins the draw. Back to Lacasse. Lacasse under some pressure from Carroll. Gets it up the wall towards McLaughlin. Now back to Landry. Landry gets it up to Ferron. Ferron through her skates. Here we go. Nice battle again by Chloe to come out with that puck. McLaughlin. She chips it to Ferron. Ferron gets it out of the zone. Pheonix grab it and throw it right back in. DeMille's back for it. DeMille steps around the Fury net. She's looking for somewhere to go. She's under some pressure, forecheck wise. Puck scored down front to Sophia
Frisco
Scott.
had enough. She's going to hang on to that and wait for a face-off.
Yeah, another example of a bad bounce and squirted right in front to Sophia Scott from the Pheonix. And Zara Montefrisco grabbed it before any damage we done.
Sophia Scott, a Salisbury Riverview product.
Yep. All right. Claire Atkinson grabs the puck off the faceoff. She skates behind the Fury net. She cuts towards the middle. She can really skate. She cuts back a second time. Fires that puck up the left wing side towards McLaughlin. Goes off the wall, but no icing.
Saying off a Pheonix player.
Off the Pheonix player, okay. So, puck is back behind the Pheonix net. Alexa Ferran's in on the forecheck. Pheonix reverse back into the other corner. You're going to see Lacasse jump down there. Actually, Boyard jump down there and hold that puck in. That was Boyard. Nice job by Sam. Pheonix grabbed the puck and they skated out. I believe that's Levesque coming through the middle for the Pheonix. She gets hauled down. No
got
call.
Away with one there.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't say the refs aren't missing calls both ways here today.
You know what? I gotta love when they're equally bad. That's all that matters.
That's it. Sophia Scott comes up with it. She tries to shoot. She gets held up by Madison Cavanaugh. Puck squirts to Dawson. Nice shot by Dawson. Great save by Zara. Puck gets fired.
Another Riverview product.
We got a whole lot of Riverview on the ice here today, John. Atkinson. Amherst, Nova Scotia native, chips it up the wall to Walsh. She chips it out. That is not going to be icing. No icing as the Pheonix D recover it. Lara Walsh is into the forecheck. She feeds it up the wall. It gets to Landry, who breaks it up inside the blue line.
That
now
will be
it comes
icing.
out. Knight skates back.
Oh,
and
no.
It would have been a heck of a curling shot.
Slowed down. Too much snow.
Made it within 2 feet of the goal line, but nice outlet by Knight to Walsh. Walsh chips it into the Pheonix zone, and she's in on the forecheck. She's got Nelson and Padrones with her. Pheonix D stops up, fires it up the wall. Padrones is going to be there. Padrones, she cuts off the Pheonix player, forces that back down to the corner. She's trying to come up with it. Stolen by the Pheonix player. Godin, who's going to break out. Here it goes. Back to Eve Landry at our blue line. Eve off the wall over to Lara Walsh. Lara Walsh grabs it now. She gains the offensive blue line. She has Padrones with her and Nelson. Just throws it towards the front of the net. Padrones there. She picks it up, redirects it back in front. Oh! Nice play there by the Pheonix D. Stop Walsh from getting her second of the game. Broken up nicely by Knight at center ice. Squirts away from her. Now Nelson will grab it. Plays it off the wall, and the Pheonix grab that puck. Landry now for the Fury. Landry over to Knight. Knight. She's got Padrones and Bourgeois with her. Bourgeois now down deep into the corner. She's got all kinds of energy in this forecheck. Look at her skate. Wow. Nice job by Elise. Here it is, out in front of Lacasse. Lacasse fires it, tipped in front by Bork, just wide of the net. Bourgeois gives the Pheonix D a nice little two-hand love tap on the way by, just to make sure she knew she was there. Shot from the blue line by Lacasse, gets to Bourgeois again on the side of the net. Bourgeois got the puck. She's giving battle. Harriman's in there to help. Lacasse, she pinches down and holds the boards, holds the line. Really well done by Lacasse. Puck is going to squirt up the line and out past Harriman. Harriman's in a race with it now. Hilch in behind her. Harriman feeds that over to DeMille. DeMille's going to chip that around the forechecker. Up to Bork, and they're gone again. You get Bourgeois and Harriman. Here they go. Bourgeois. She cuts wide. Harriman's in front. Puck goes in front. Nope. Broken up there by the Pheonix. Pheonix grab it. Now it goes to Claire Atkinson. Atkinson's going to play that. She's going to walk the line. Shoot!
Harriman in the mix for the Selke, coming back and getting the puck at one end and then coming down on the other end.
Yeah, good 200-foot effort there. So, Alexa Ferrand, Chloe McLaughlin, Madison Cavanaugh are going to be out here with Boyard and Atkinson. Gets to Atkinson in the blue line. She shoots. Tipped in front.
Going in.
Rebound goes to Ferrand. Scores!
Yes.
Alexa Ferrand with her first goal. The U13 AAA Fury.
Hey, guess what, Mathieu? Shot from the point that wasn't at the goalie could glove, and we get a rebound. Yeah. Those of you at home aren't familiar to what privy to the conversation we had off camera, and it was like we need to get our shots from the D. You're doing a great job, just a little bit lower to generate an off rebound. And there's a perfect example of why right there.
Yeah, great shot there by Atkinson, and nice job by Ferrand to go get the rebound and bang it home. Boyard goes off the wall. She goes up into Madison Cavanaugh, who goes into the Pheonix zone down in the corner. You got 3 forecheckers in deep for the Fury. Pheonix chip it around them, and here they come. Pheonix gains center. That's Carroll for the Pheonix. She stopped up really nicely by Claire Atkinson, and the ref is going to call that interference.
A little bit of an interference. You can do a pick there. That was probably a couple seconds too long. That's all.
No, it was a really nice play by Claire to cut the man off, but she just held her a little too long.
A little too long, yeah. She's probably invited to her birthday party later on today. That's what she was doing.
Yeah, I imagine. Claire's very generous. So, 5:18 to go. The West Kent Pheonix go to the power play. Walsh, Landry, Sophie Knight, and Kate Nelson out here for the Fury. Referees allowing a late change. Coach Nelson does not appreciate that. So here come a nice job by Lara Walsh at center. She wins the draw. Kate Nelson sends it all the way down the ice. Nelson will give chase in the forecheck. Levesque grabs it for the Pheonix. She's behind her own net. Stolen by Nelson. Nelson comes up with it again. Now Nelson hauls down Levesque.
Another penalty.
Fury going to get another penalty here. This is going to be interesting. Ev Landry under a ton of pressure from Kenzie Hilchey. Wow, 2 white, 2 minutes for tripping. Love to argue that that wasn't true, but it was. So, Fury find themselves in a bit of a challenging spot here. 4:55 to go. We got a minute 36 to go in the first penalty, and now 2 fresh minutes on the board. So we're short 5 on 3 here for another minute 36. Walsh wins the draw. Sends that back in the corner to Knight. Knight up the wall to Walsh. Walsh gets it out.
That's out. Oh, that
was out, and they didn't
blow
it down. Ev Landry's going to go behind the net. She's going to grab the puck. She's under pressure from a Pheonix player who pinches her off the play. Now Lara Walsh comes in, gets to the blue line, not quite out. Held in by Levesque. Shot. Saved by Montefrisco. Poked away nicely by Knight. Rebound again. Broken in front by Landry. Landry, she's away with it. 3 on 5, and we're controlling the play here. Way to go. Anna Lacasse comes over the boards, fresh legs, as Sophie Knight went to it. She'll grab the puck. Anna's going to go for a skate. And then she wisely shoots it all the way down the ice. On the net. Almost
through
in the net.
goal, you gained.
So you got Walsh, DeMille, and Anna Lacasse out there now for the Fury. Pheonix attempting to break it out. We've got 39 seconds left in the first penalty. Broken up nicely by DeMille out of the zone. Pheonix going to chip it back in. It's offside, so Ryan has a bit of time here. She's going to take her time with that puck, as she should. She's going to fire that puck almost up the wall, broken up by the forechecking Pheonix player. Walsh was there to help her. Dawson comes out with it, feeds it up front. Here it is, the Pheonix shoot. Blocked in front by their own player. Shot again by the Pheonix, blocked in front by Lacasse. Here goes Walsh. She's got the puck, and she chips it out. She'll go for a change. Here comes Padrones, Landry, and Boyard. We are down to one shorthanded penalty with 25 seconds left here to go. And the final penalty to the Fury. Bourgeois comes up with it. 15 seconds now on the penalty kill left. Bourgeois chips it out to center, recovered by the Pheonix. Boyard plays that off the wall. Bit of a scrum in front of both benches as both teams get some fresh legs out there. Now we've got Padrones into the forecheck. She's got Bourgeois with her. Puck at the blue line. Pheonix player steps out around everybody on the Fury, and she goes wide. That's Hilchey with it. Hilchey shoots, hits the side of the net. Bourgeois is over there to get the puck for the Fury, She chips to the blue line, not out. Puck fired from the blue line. Pheonix recovered again. Blocked there by Sam Boyard. Boyard now grabs the puck. There goes Boyard. She grabs the puck and gets it to Padrones. Padrones chips it. That's going to be icing against our Fury. So,
chance for a reset here after all those penalties.
2:25 to go. The Fury managed to kill 2
That was
penalties.
a long 5-on-3 too. That was probably a minute and a half, 5-on-3.
3 minutes and 35 seconds, I think.
Oh.
Alexa Ferrand will take the face off. She's got Kavanaugh McLaughlin with her, and Landry on D with Knight. Chelsea Dawson wins that face off to Sophia Scott, but it's broken up by Madison off the face off. Knight in front. She's tied up by the Pheonix player, but McLaughlin helps her out. She chips it up the wall, just past Ferrand. Back to Knight. Knight goes D to D to her partner. Intercepted by Sophia Scott, but she can't handle it. Now she does. Shot wide off the side of the net. Puck comes up the wall towards McLaughlin, out of her reach, broken up nicely by Landry, who calmly step around a forechecking Carroll and chip it out to the neutral zone. Sophie Knight back behind the Fury net. She's got some pressure. She feeds it up the wall to Madison. Madison steps off the wall, but it's broken up again at the blue line. Fury now having a hard time to break the zone here. Puck's in front to Chelsea Dawson. She shoots it, broken up by Knight. She gets it back. Here comes another shot from the blue line for the Pheonix. Hit a set of skates in front. Now Landry grabs it.
Fury doing a great job of blocking those shots, actually, Ryan, on the penalty kill as well.
Yeah, they clogged up the middle there nicely in front of the net. So Landry gets it all the way down into the Pheonix zone, where they're going to attempt to recover, but broken up by Madison Kavanaugh. Now,
Scramble out
McLaughlin with a shot in front. Rebound is there. No one can get a stick on it. And the Pheonix goalie covers it up.
Is
With
that a minute 18, Brian?
1 minute 18 to go here. And your Fury lead 4-2. Really good outing by the Fury, though. If we can put 4 goals in the net, we should win most times.
Well, you don't want to counter poutines before they put the gravy on them, but we're looking pretty good here.
Face off to the right of the Pheonix goalie. Padrones is in there on the face off. He's going to face off against Godin, the captain for the Pheonix. Alexis, nice job. Ties up her man. Lara Walsh steps in, grabs the puck, and feeds it up towards Anna Lacasse, but it squirts by here all the way back to our zone. Lacasse now. She goes off the wall. The Pheonix forechecker picks off that puck. Alexis Padrones grabs it now. She fires it all the way around the wall towards Lara Walsh. Back to the Pheonix D. Shot. Hit a skate in front. Just wide of the net. Now we've got... Ooh,
No, that's not a
bad
penalty
call.
there.
So, the Fury are going to finish the game shorthanded. 52 seconds to go. Anna Lacasse is going to get 2 minutes for being too strong. Pheonix player slipped, and Anna's going to sit for 2. So, Walsh, Padrones, Atkinson, and Boyard will finish this game. There goes Atkinson behind our net. She turns, fires, fans on it. Held in by the Pheonix D, who steps into the top of the circle, shoots high, and Zara Montefrisco grabs that puck. We've got 41.3 seconds to go.
Goalie's out of the net, looks like too.
Pheonix have pulled their goalie.
Stack at the deck here, trying to get 2 goals. Down 2 goals, power play, 6-on-4.
This is a big face-off here. Alexis wins the draw. Stolen by Arsenault for the Pheonix. She shoots it low and wide. Lara Walsh is there. She chips it out towards the blue line, and it gets almost out.
so
Alexis
close.
chips away at that. Boyard now. Boyard and Padrones. They give battle with 3 Pheonix players. Off Boyard's skates. Pheonix player comes up and feeds it down low to Hilchey for the Pheonix. She's behind the net. She plays it in front, off the side of the goalie. Another nice save there by Zara Montefrisco. Player now. She attempts to shoot it out, but fans on it. Puck comes back into the corner. Now Padrones has it. We're down to the final 7 seconds here. Puck's down low. Hopefully Boyard's just going to fire this back up the other way. That should kill the clock. 2 seconds to go here. Pheonix gave us a great game, but the Fury skate away with a 4-2 win.
Yes, sir.
Gotta like it. Second win in the league for your U13AAA Fury. Big game tomorrow against the first place CFHA Storm from Fredericton.
Just like me walking down a hill, Brian, we're building momentum.
Yeah, that was you know what, I think the first half of the game we really played up to a good level, and then we kind of played down a bit as the game went on, but really still a great effort by the Fury and a good warm-up before tomorrow's big battle with Fredericton.
Big battle in the view, Riverview.
That's it. We're
Home rink for a couple of the girls
we
here.
get 6 members of the team from Riverview,
Yeah.
so it should get them all kinds of reason to play hard in front of their home fans. All right, well, on that note, thanks to everyone for listening to John and I, and we'll be back tomorrow at 12 o'clock against the CFHA Storm.